Alright, what's up everybody? This is Super Owl 88 bringing you another Call of Duty Black Ops commentary. This is my second time trying to go through that. The first time in, my phone rang at 4 minutes and I had to answer it, which was a pain. And literally, I'm not gonna lie, I walked back into my room, sat down, the phone went off. I went to answer it, it was my sister. I'm like, alright, so I went back, sat down, the phone went off. I came back for the third time trying to redo the second part of the commentary, and the phone went off a third time, so it interrupted me literally 4 times within the time of around 3 minutes. It's pretty obnoxious. So quick update, my voice is getting a little bit better. It's not 100%. It's like when I wake up in the morning I can't talk at all, my voice is just not there, no sound is coming out. And then later in the day, I clear my throat a few times, and I can talk decently, not loudly at all. I'm talking pretty quietly. My mic volume's just turned up a lot, and I obviously, you guys can tell, don't sound 100% yet. Anyway, my topic for today was I was going to tell you guys a little bit about my personal history with the Call of Duty series. So, to start off, probably about couple years ago, either right before World at War came out or around when World at War was coming out, my friend got a PlayStation, and he borrowed Call of Duty 4 from his friend. So my friend's friend gave my friend Call of Duty 4 for his PlayStation 3, kind of right when he got it. So this was the first time I'd ever seen or heard of Call of Duty. We were playing split screen a lot. And to tell you the truth, I didn't really like the idea of it at all. It was, I was horrible at it. I couldn't aim. I'd walk around looking at the ground or in the sky. I mean, my friend was way better than me. And, yeah, I basically just died a lot, and I didn't really find enjoyment whatsoever. But my other friends were persistent on playing Call of Duty 4 split screen whenever we hung out, so I ended up being around it quite a lot. And over the course of the next year or so, I got a little bit better at it, but I was still getting last place almost all the time in split screen. It just wasn't that fun overall. So we did that for about a year and a half, and I still didn't really. The friend that owned it of mine, he didn't play online at all, and so he gave me the impression that online Call of Duty or online video games in general were just really bad. So I had no interest whatsoever in playing the game online. I thought split screen was the only way to do it. I didn't really care about campaign. I still don't. And yeah, so about a year ago, a little over, in November, Modern Warfare 2 comes out, and I never played World at War at all. Maybe once or twice at a friend's house, but Modern Warfare 2 comes out, and I'm kind of excited for this, because at this point, Call of Duty 4 had split screen grown on me, and I was excited to see what we could do in Modern Warfare 2 split screen. So the day it comes out, I go over to my friend's house on the school bus after school. This was last year. This was my sophomore year, and we yeah, we played that for a couple hours, and I truly, it just shattered my dreams of it being a good game, the first second of it, because basically what Modern Warfare 2 did on split screen was actually a brilliant idea that I didn't like it right away. Basically, the create a class was on split screen, while Call of Duty 4 had about, I want to say 9 to 11, somewhere in there, set classes, which were the only classes you could use, and I really liked that idea. I didn't like the idea of making your own class. It was too complicated. But over the course of the next month or so, I came to love the idea of it, and I discovered that that's also how online works, and that online is actually a valid game mode, as obvious as that seems to everyone today. But I honestly was under the belief that no one played online because it sucked. Turns out it was pretty good, and I really wanted to get an Xbox for Christmas, so asked for an Xbox, and don't get it because I don't know why. I don't think my mom wanted me to play video games or something, even though I didn't already play them at all, so don't really know what the deal was there. Anyway, it's the day after Christmas 2009, I went out to GameStop and sold every DS game I had, and I got about a good $200 out of DS games and like GameCube games and stuff like that, and then I had $200 of my own. So I'm sitting there with about $400, which is enough for the Xbox 360 Elite or the PS3 Slim at the time. So I want an Xbox 360 because I hear the online's much better. I did my research and that's kind of what I wanted. But being the impulsive buyer I am, all I wanted to do that day was go home, play Modern Warfare 2 online. I don't care what it was on. I mean, obviously I wanted it to be Xbox 360 or PlayStation 3. But the thing is, 360, if I had gotten a 360 that day, I did not have enough money for the $100 Wi-Fi adapter, which is required for all the Xboxes other than the Kinect that's out now. So I'd need to pay an extra $100 just to use my Wi-Fi router, and then I'd have to pay an extra $50 or $60 or whatever it is to get live to play online. So that was like $160 I did not have. So I ended up not getting the Xbox and impulsively bought the PlayStation 3, for which I've come accustomed to like, but kind of wish I had an Xbox now. Anyway, I'll talk about my preferences in another video. So I go home, and day after Christmas, I'm a Christmas noob. I get online, and the next couple months I played a lot of that game, and I was not that good at all. It was pretty standard for me to go negative. My KD was about 0.7, which is awful, but I enjoyed it. I played it, and I kept playing it, and slowly I got better, slowly I got better to the point that I knew how to kill people. I knew what good tactics were, but I didn't really know much at all. I'd say I knew what to do, but I didn't know amazing tactics. So I end up looking up like Call of Duty tactics online or something, and I come across one of Hutch's videos, and I watched Hutch, and I was like, wow, he is playing the game, and he's really good. Like, I've never seen anyone this good, and he is telling me how to be good. So I'm like, I got into this habit where every night before I went to bed, I'd pull out my iPod Touch, go on the little YouTube app, which sucks, by the way, and would search Call of Duty commentary or Hutch or something super generic, and pretty much the only videos I watched were Machinima, because those were the top videos at the time, and I got really into that idea. So through watching those videos, I got a lot better at Call of Duty as a player, and over the course of Modern Warfare 2's lifespan, went from a 0.7 KD player to probably around a 2 KD player. However, my KD was never 2. It only made it to like 1.1 in that game, just because the amount of deaths I had previously gotten. It was a hole too big to dig myself out of, and I don't have a 2 KD in Black Ops because I do really stupid things now. Anyway, I got up to be a pretty exceptional player, much better than I ever was in what's it called? Call of Duty 4 split screen. So yeah, and then over the course of that year and the next couple months with Black Ops, I just became pretty much, I fell in love with the series as a whole, and I'm now better than, not in a cocky way, but I'm much better than all the rest of my friends at like split screen. There's a couple of them that can keep up with me for the most part, but there's a few of them as well that just aren't as good, I guess you can say. So yeah, basically I from there went on to liking the idea of Call of Duty and YouTube enough to make my own YouTube channel as I am here, and now you can just call me a Call of Duty nerd, I guess. I don't know. I kind of wanted to let you guys know where I came from, how I was a Christmas noob, and how I developed from being a Christmas noob. So watch out next year when Modern Warfare 3 comes out. One of those Christmas noobs may be killing you hardcore a year and a half later. Anyway, this game's coming to a wrap. Was the AK-47. One of the guns that you guys requested I used, or not requested, but suggested for me, one of the assault rifles. Nice little headshot on that guy. Final score is, can't read that. Anyway, talk to you guys later. Bye.